want to believe you, Luis. So much.
I need to speak to you right away, Sherman.
I'm in the middle of a private conversation, Julian.
Julian, didn't you hear what your sister said earlier?
Yes.
She said she wanted to speak to me alone.
That will have to wait. Come, Sherman.
This had better be important, Julian.
It is. Now, I know you think you need to speak with Luis, but as your brother, I cannot stand by and watch you sabotage yourself yet again.
That's not what I'm doing. Luis and I are trying to clear the air.
You mean you're trying to find a way to let him off the hook for his abominable behavior? He admitted he was using you.
He claims that he never said those things.
But you saw him, Sherman. You heard him. And you know that if he denies if it ever happened, he is lying. Now, is that the sort of man you want to form a relationship with? I hope not. I had such high aspirations for my sister.
Yeah, Lopez for sure. What's up, Hank? No, nothing's settled. It's not gonna be until Julian quits butting in. Yeah, well, the hell of it is that, we might have a chance if I just lie to her and tell her that I was using her a few months back. Of course I never said that. I would never use Sheridan. Never. I gotta go.
Come on, let's get out of here and take a walk.
Yeah, well, not with him.
No, of course not. Just the two of us. I can't take this not knowing one more minute. I've got to figure out what to believe.
Hey, check out the names of Harmony's original settlers.
Wow. Tabitha Lennox. You know, it looks like there's been a Tabitha Lennox living in Harmony ever since the town was first founded.
They must have kept passing down the name.
Yeah. We should ask her about it. I'd kind of like to know about her family history.
$5 extra because you had all this stuff delivered.
Don't be mad, Princess. Just let Timmy make you a nice, soothing martini to calm your nerves.
The only thing that's going to calm my nerves is to get that pendant back. Otherwise, this might be the last martini you ever enjoy.
Oh, but what a way to go.
Come on. No secrets at my bridal shower. Sounded as if you two were talking about someone stealing something.
That's right. Whitney was just telling me that someone stole a tennis racket out of her locker.
What? Here at the club? God, what is the world coming to?
I know.
Well, I better get back to my girls. Bye.
Bye.
Was that close enough for you, Teresa? Look, you've got to get out of here right now.
Whitney, I can't just walk out in the middle of Gwen's bridal shower. It'll look suspicious.
You know, I really don't think they're going to notice. They seem pretty wrapped up in what they're doing to me.
I know. You should see the bizarre things rich girls do at bridal showers.
If I were you, I would not be so quick to toss around that word bizarre. How do you get yourself in these situations, Teresa?
Don't ask. You know, it just happens. It's almost like God puts obstacles in my path to test my love for Ethan. Only I never let anything stop me. And now I am about to reap the rewards of my persistence.
Look, I hate to always be the one to have to bring this up to you, but you have one major obstacle, and that is Gwen. Look, she might be all smiles right now, but when she gets the news, her claws are going to come out, Teresa. And those are a lot of claws.
What am I supposed to do? Ethan's already made up his mind that that's the only fair thing to do. And, I feel bad for Gwen. But I feel even worse for Ethan. I mean, once he's dealt with Gwen, he has to tell his family, too.
Yeah, and we're going to lose it.
I am sure they will at first. But once they realize how happy I can make Ethan, it'll be okay. And soon, I will be the one engaged to marry Ethan. I will be the one wearing the family pearls.
Has Ethan said anything about marrying you?
No. But I am sure once he breaks it off with Gwen, he will propose to me first thing.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. You sound so convincing, but I know what I heard, and I've been lied to by so many men before.
Yeah, but I'm not like them, Sheridan.
How do I know that?
Look, we've known each other for a while, right? And we've been through, more than our share of tough times. We've also had some good times. Some of those times were so good that the rest of my life just pales in comparison. In all those times, right? Have you ever seen or heard me act like money was a be-all and end-all? Except for wanting to have enough to take care of my family.
No.
Right, and have you ever seen me lusting after an expensive car or dying to go to the hottest, trendiest restaurant or drooling over a big house on a hill?
One of the best times we ever had together is when you took me to that pool hall downtown.
That's right. Because that's the kind of guy I am. For better or for worse, just a pool hall kind of guy. And it'd be stupid for me to try and be someone else, because I'd be lousy at it. Yeah, so you tell me why I'd suddenly spout off to someone on the phone about using you because you're a rich crane. It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. It's just that...
Right. Because that's what you heard.
Look, I don't like going around and around in circles. But how can I forget what I heard? I'll never forget how it made me feel. That was like a knife in my heart.
Sheridan, look at me, right? Look into my eyes. Come on, tell me what you see. You see a liar? You see someone who's telling you the truth.
Oh, you've outdone yourself this time, Tim Tim.
Hey! It's Timmy's princess. The one and only. No matter how many chicks she bounces.
Oh, Timmy, how did we sink so low? I could always use my powers to get cash when I needed it, but now, thanks to our fair-weather friends in the basement, we could starve.
Oh, no. That's why Timmy ordered the extra cherries.
Oh, my dear little doll face. You know nothing of the harsh realities of life, do you? The cruel truth is that without my powers, we are goners. Our only hope is to get that pendant back. Otherwise, we might as well start writing our own epitaphs. Cheers.
Do you honestly believe that I'm lying to you?
I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't trust myself to know when someone's being honest with me and when they're not.
Even me.
Even you.
Well, what more can I do then? What more can I say?
Look, it's not like I can help it. Just as you have to be yourself, so do I. And I'm just a product of all my
All right,
experiences.
so let me get this straight then. Just because every other guy that you've gone out with turned out to be a creep, that means that I must be?
No, that's not what I'm saying. All I meant was that if I'm ever going to find happiness with a man, then I have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that he's being true to me. No matter how many mistakes he's made, just so long as he's honest.
That's fair.
I grew up in a house where nobody told the truth. Nobody said what they were really feeling. Maybe that's why I've never been able to judge what's sincere and what's not. Who to believe and who's lying.
It sounds terrible.
Look, I'm not trying to feel sorry for myself. I just want you to understand.
Because my house was the exact opposite. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of material things growing up, especially after my father disappeared, but we were taught